everyone, welcome to Wilkes Now. I'm Brianna Ebish. Let's take a look at what we have on today's show.
Hi, I'm Bailey Gatus.
And I'm Chris Gawardi. Today we will be giving you the final update of the semester on the Wilkes Spring Athletic Contests.
Stay tuned to hear all about your Colonel Athletics, as well as a story on the Mohegan Sun Arena and the Penguins.
Apply today to work with AmeriCorps Vista and make the most of your summer and through national service as an AmeriCorps member. This 9-week program, beginning on May 23rd, will allow you to fight poverty as you work with local communities. AmeriCorps looks great on your resume. It helps you grow as a professional and opens many doors, all while giving back to the community. You can check out some awesome summer associate positions and year-long Vista positions that are available. If you're interested in volunteering for your service, ask our very own Wilkes University Vista, Monica Morrison, what serving in the AmeriCorps is like. Contact monica.morrison1@wilkes.edu. With this being our final episode of the 2021 to 2022 academic year, Wilkes Now would like to pay tribute to the first round of seniors.
What is your name, grade, and major?
My name is Brianna Ebish. I am a senior and I am a communication studies major.
When did you start with Wilkes Now, and what is your first position with the crew?
I started freshman year and I sat right there as anchor. I started there and then moved all the way through my 4 years, and now I'm assistant producer this year as well.
What is your current position?
Assistant producer, and I'm still anchor for the station as well.
What do you plan on doing after you graduate?
Hopefully getting a job either within the area. I'm okay going into any field. I have all 4 concentrations, so excited, but I'd like to go more into the writing aspect of it.
What's your favorite memory from your time as a Wilkes student?
This is a hard one on the spot. I think every time I just see my friends in the bubble and hanging out, it's a really great time, and I just love doing all of that for sure.
Who is your favorite professor?
Dr. Briseño or Dr. Churcher?
Do you prefer an early class with Briseño or a night class with Estwick?
Night class with Estwick.
Any reason why?
I just don't want to get up in the morning, and I like Dr. Estwick's classes a little, not better, but I think they're a little interesting.
Would you rather be on camera or behind the scenes?
On camera. I think that's pretty obvious.
Would you rather dress business casual or business?
We'll say business casual.
If you weren't in your current major, what major would you have chosen?
Probably English, because that's my minor, so that would be the next one to go to.
All right, those are all our questions. Thank you so much for answering.
Thank you.
What is your name, grade, and major?
Lauren Waltz. I am a senior communication studies major with a concentration in broadcasting.
When did you start with Wilkes Now, and what was your first position on crew?
So I started in my junior year, and I did graphics and doing the effects, so putting PSAs in and putting graphics up as the show went on.
What is your current position?
I am the assistant director, and I also do graphics. I've been helping out a little bit with camera here and there just to get into different things.
What do you plan on doing after you graduate?
So I just got a job with WBRE as a part-time production assistant. I'm very excited. I have an internship with them right now, and I'll be doing the same kind of things. So camera work and maybe some audio, a little bit of graphics here and there if they need me to do that. I'm really excited about it.
What's your favorite memory from your time as a Wilkes student?
Oh man, that's really tough. Definitely just seeing my friends, hanging out with them in the bubble, or just in Carambella's having my radio show. I love doing that. That's so much fun.
Who is your favorite professor?
Oh, another tough question. Definitely Dr. Stein. I love that man with my whole heart.
Do you prefer a morning class with Briseño or a night class with Estwick?
I actually really like both. Definitely, I think Briseño, morning class Briseño. She's my favorite too.
Would you rather be on camera or behind the scenes?
I'd prefer behind the scenes. That's more my thing.
Would you rather dress casual or business?
Casual.
If you weren't in your current major, what would you have chosen?
Oh, I have no idea, to be honest. Maybe DDMA, because I'm pretty creative.
All right, that's all we have today. Thank you so
Thanks.
much. What is your name, grade, and major?
My name is Caleb Hanson-Richard. I am a senior in the Communication Studies.
When did you start with Wilkes Now, and what was your first position on crew?
When I started Wilkes Now, I was actually a camera operator, crazy enough, and then I worked my way up into the teleprompter, and then now student director.
What is your current position?
My current position is now, obviously, as I just said, student director.
What do you plan on doing after you graduate?
At this moment, I really have no idea what I'm going to do yet.
What is your favorite memory from your time as a Wilkes student?
That is actually kind of hard. I think every single thing is a really great memory.
Who is your favorite professor?
You got to be Dan Matter. Everybody's got to,
Do you prefer a morning class with Briseno or a night class with Estwick?
a night class with us, hands down.
Any reason why?
Just, it feels a lot easier at night. I don't know.
Would you rather be on camera or behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes.
Would you rather dress casual or business?
Business.
If you weren't in your current major, what would you have chosen?
DDMA.
All right, those are all our questions. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Meet Norm. He lives with anxiety, but with the help of this latest innovation from Be Normal, he can be normal, just like everyone else. With the swipe of a finger, you can project happiness, confidence, machismo. Why settle for being real when you can be normal? The Normal Maker, new from Be Normal. This item doesn't really work because there's no such thing as normal. We're all different. What we like, how our brains work. In fact, 1 in 5 of us live with mental illness. Don't filter who you are. Start by talking to someone you trust. And remember, there is no normal.
My name is Blake. I received a heart transplant when I was 2 weeks old. I play defense for the Red Hot Tornadoes. Sometimes my heart starts pounding like faster and faster as I go. I know I have someone else's heart inside me. It makes me feel happy because someone was generous enough to give me a second chance to live.
This gift of life was made possible by an organ donor. Imagine what you could make possible. Sign up as an organ, eye, and tissue donor. Go to organdonor.gov.
Now let's send it to Ariel for Beacon Briefs.
This is Ariel Reed, your managing editor of The Beacon. Now, let's dive into Beacon Briefs. This week's Beacon Briefs is a little bittersweet. Issue 17 is the last issue of the school year until we get back together in the summer. So we have a lot of things to wrap up on, and most important news to cover. First off, we would like to congratulate our 2 seniors on our editorial staff, Brianna Ebish, opinion editor, and Zoe Rosensweet, lead layout designer. Both are seniors who are graduating, and we would like to thank them for their hard work they've contributed to The Beacon. Be sure to check out our Q&A with each of them on pages 12 and 13. We would also like to thank our graduating practicum seniors as well, Taylor Dillon, Hannah Simerson, and Cassidy Taylor. Block Party, which happened this past Friday in the evening, allowed Wilkes students to get out and get some fresh air, enjoy some fun activities. Visitors had some fun with tie-dye activities and grabbing some freshly made snacks. Some popular faces also appeared at Block Party, including none other than Tony the Grill Guy. Needless to say, Block Party was quite the success. Be sure to check out some photos on our front page and on page 6. All Belgium, a food truck that sells Belgian waffles and is ran by ice hockey athletes Billy Barry and Toon DeShepper, received a hefty award this past weekend at Tech Bridge's 20th annual business plan competition. After winning first place for their food truck startup, they received a $10,000 cash award and a $90,000 business operation reward. Congratulations to All Belgium. Now, let's hop over to LA&E. Liz's last craft column for the year is a special one. She collaborated with the Psychology Club to make beautiful paper flower bouquets just in time for the flowers to start blooming. If you'd like to get your crafting skills on and try out some paper flower crafts, be sure to check out Liz's weekly column on page 10. This week's creative kernel is Jacob O'Boyle. A first-year biology major, he has found a unique hobby outside of his classes, collecting typewriters and old and used books. A vintage aesthetic adorer in a modern technology-filled world, O'Boyle has received joy from his professors, whom he gives personally typewritten letters to. To learn about O'Boyle and his unique hobby, check out page 11. Now, over to opinion. Assistant editor Lindsay Scory takes on the debate of STEM versus humanity programs. In her piece, Lindsay argues that every single major has its own unique skill requirements and workloads, but what lacks in certain programs are made up in others, specifically writing and communication skills. To read about Lindsay's argument supporting majors that focus on writing and communication skills, be sure to check out the opinion section. Last but not least, let's check out sports. It's that time of year and some sports are starting to wrap it up for the season. The baseball team has been making leaps and bounds in their progress throughout this season as they are holding on to their started the season 8-game win streak and riding that out with an over 500 win percentage. For a deeper feature on them, please check out co-editor Bailey's coverage on page 21. That's all we have for Beacon Briefs. Don't forget to grab your copy around campus today and in the surrounding areas. Or you can go to www.thewilkesbeacon.com for more information. Now, let's throw it back to the
The Center for Global Education and Diversity will host its 15th annual Multicultural Awards and graduation event at 3 p.m. on Wednesday, April 27th in the Henry Student Center Ballroom. The celebration will focus on the graduating undergraduate and graduate international students and students from underrepresented groups. The Multicultural Awards will also be presented, and the recognition of the J1 exchange students and their advisors will occur. The dress code is business casual attire, and light refreshments will be served as well. Let's now pay tribute to the second half of seniors. Thank you for all you have done for the program.
What is your name, grade, and major?
My name is Hannah Simerson. I'm a senior and I'm an English and Communications major.
When did you start with Wilkes Now, and what is your first position with the crew?
I actually started this year, and the anchor position was my first position.
And is that still your current position?
Yes.
What do you plan on doing after you graduate?
I hope to go to grad school for publishing in the fall.
Yeah. What school did you get accepted to?
New York University.
What is your favorite memory from your time as a Wilkes student?
Oh boy, this is tough. I don't know. Probably the school dances and events. Those are always a lot of fun.
Who is your favorite professor?
Dr. Estwick.
Do you prefer a morning class with Bersenio or a night class with Estwick?
Night class with Estwick.
Any reason why?
The classes she teach I like a lot better than the classes Dr. Bersenio teaches. Sorry, Dr. Bersenio.
Would you rather be on camera or behind the scenes?
On camera.
Would you rather dress casual or business?
Casual.
If you weren't in your current major, what would you have chosen?
Probably political science.
Any reason why? That's very different.
I don't know. I always kind of like wish that I triple majored, I guess, but I had no time, and I don't know. I'm just interested in politics a lot, but.
All right, those are all the questions we have. Thank you
so much.
What is your name, grade, and major?
My name is Taylor Dillon. I'm a senior communications major and marketing minor.
When did you start with Wilkes Now, and what was your first position on the crew?
I actually started my senior year, and my first position was camera operation.
What is your current position?
Camera operation.
What do you plan on doing after you graduate?
So I actually don't have a solid plan. I don't have a job inquired yet, but I'm hoping to get a job at a radio station or something in marketing, social media marketing specifically.
What's your favorite memory from your time as a Wilkes student?
Oh, that's a tough one. 4 years, that's a long time. I would probably say joining Res Life, because that's when I found like my people, and that's 3 years of my life, you know, so probably that.
Who is your favorite professor?
Oh my God, it's actually in the business department, Tanya Pike. She is beautiful. I love that woman.
All right, do you prefer a morning class with Bersenio or a night class with Estwick?
Wow, you made that hard. I would honestly, you know what? I'll take Bersenio any day of the week because she really makes you open your eyes and think hard, and I love her classes.
Would you rather be on camera or behind the scenes?
That's a toughie too. I don't mind being on camera. I kind of miss it because I did it in high school and I haven't done that in years. So I would like to, but either way is cool with me, so I don't have a preference.
Would you rather dress casual or business?
I'm a casual gal.
If you weren't in your current major, what would you have chosen?
I wish I chose marketing as a major, but I came in as management, and I don't know, like that just screwed me up, and now I'm communications, so.
All right, that's all we have. Thank you so much for answering these questions.
Thank you.
What is your name, grade, and major?
My name is Lauren Gardner. I am a senior communication studies student with a concentration in media production.
When did you start with Wilkes Now, and what was your first position on the crew?
I started my second semester here, and I started as a camera operator.
What is your current position?
Camera operator.
What do you plan on doing after you graduate?
I really want to work as an assistant producer, probably at WBRE, hopefully.
What is your favorite memory from your time as a Wilkes student?
Definitely, definitely making new friends here.
Who is your favorite professor?
I have to choose. Probably Dr. Churcher.
Do you prefer a morning class with Briseno or a night class with Estwick?
Tough decision. Probably a night class with Estwick.
Any reason why?
I don't have to wake up super early.
Would you rather be on camera or behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes.
Would you rather dress casual or business?
Business.
If you weren't in your current major, what would you have chosen?
Probably something with law.
All right, that's all we have. Thank you for answering our questions.
Thank you.
Meet Norm. He lives with anxiety, but with the help of this latest innovation from Be Normal, he can be normal, just like everyone else. With the swipe of a finger, you can project happiness, confidence, machismo. Why settle for being real when you can be normal? The Normal Maker, new from Be Normal. This item doesn't really work because there's no such thing as normal. We're all different. What we like, how our brains work. In fact, 1 in 5 of us live with mental illness. Don't filter who you are. Start by talking to someone you trust. And remember, there is no normal.
At Social Security, we are always thinking of ways to save you time and make things easier. That's why we created My Social Security. A My Social Security account allows you to access your earnings history and benefits information, request a replacement Social Security card, get a proof of income letter, estimate and apply for benefits, and more. Save time. Go online. Open a My Social Security account at ssa.gov/myaccount. Social Security. Securing today and tomorrow.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Now let's send it to Zara for a football update.
Thanks, Bree. There's a new football league for all you football fans. The United States Football League is here. There are 8 teams in the USFL with the North and South Division. In the North Division, there's the Michigan Panthers, the New Jersey Generals, Philadelphia Stars, and the Pittsburgh Maulers. Being from Jersey, it's nice to finally have a football team in Jersey. In the South Division, there's the Birmingham Stallions, the Houston Gamblers, New Orleans Breakers, and the Tampa Bay Bandits. Each team will play a 10-game schedule with teams in the same division playing each other twice and teams in the other division once. The playoffs will be 2 weeks long, and the playoffs will take place in Canton, Ohio. The top 2 teams in each division will face off with each other in a semifinal. The winners of each game will face off in a championship game as the very first USFL champion will be crowned. The regular season started on April 16th after the first week, and the league is rather interesting. The games were down to the wire and kept me on my toes. The level of competition is not the same as the NFL, but players still were competitive, but kicking needs to be worked on as many kickers missed very easy kicks. The transparency between the coach and the ref is something that is a great feature that needs to be added to the NFL. The league mic'd up each head coach and the refs, so all fans could hear the conversations going on with the refs. This level of transparency stops any possible chance of collusion in this league. The USFL is a bit different from the NFL as they have their own fun rules. These rules give teams a chance to come back after trailing. The rules consist of potential 3-point conversions after touchdowns, changes to onside kicks and overtime, and the ability for an offense to complete 2 forward passes on a single play. This adds a fun new level of play to the game of football. This league is something to watch as the last football league that was created was the XFL, and the XFL was pretty successful in the first 2 weeks, but COVID completely shut it down. There are high hopes for the USFL, and I'm excited to see where it goes from here. Thanks for listening to this USFL update. Now, let's play an interview I conducted with international student Lucas Mueller. Hi, I'm Zara Lanceman, and I'm here with Lucas Mueller. Tell me about yourself.
Hi, I'm Lucas Mueller, and I'm 18 years old, and I'm from Germany.
Awesome. So, what is your year and major?
Okay, so I'm a freshman, and my major is still undecided. So I came here also with undecided, and I haven't decided since.
What was your decision in deciding to come to America to play soccer?
Okay, so it was a pretty long process. First of all, my dad came up with the idea that I can study and play soccer in the USA. And since I was born in the USA too, so it was a bit easier for me to get like the passport and to renew it and to come to the US. And then I worked with a company which you do a profile with your grades and your soccer video, and then they send this to coaches in US, and then the coaches reply with an email, and then I compared like the different universities and colleges, and then I decided to come to Wilkes.
That's awesome. So you mentioned how you're born in the USA. How young were you when you moved to Germany?
I was 2 years old, so my parents worked here for a couple of years, and then I was born here. And with 2 I came back, so I don't have any memories at all from the US.
Do you know which state you were born in?
Yes, California and Palo Alto.
Oh wow, that's awesome. So again, how long have you been in America?
Since last year, August.
Okay. And then do you think it's like a big culture shock or language shock?
Language, it's in Germany, it's you have to speak English too, like in school, so it's not a big language shock. It was a bit of a culture shock because, well, like many different things. I was never abroad like on my own, and I never studied somewhere else, so there was a couple of huge differences.
Okay. So then, is the level of competition different in America than in Germany?
I guess it is, because it's a different. It's differently organized. Like you have D3, D2, D1, and in Germany it's more. You don't have any teams at university, so it's all club based, and there are like more different leagues, more clubs, but it's also, I guess you can play also the same level in Germany, but it's not like you don't have the. You don't play against different universities, and you don't have like the competition between university because it's just academic at university.
Okay, that's awesome. So then, what does it mean to you to be named Mac Freedom Rookie of the Year?
I was really happy to get this award, and I didn't even know what this award was before I came here, because we don't have something in Germany like this. There were like no awards for like people on the soccer team. It's club based, and you don't get any awards. Even I don't know. There are like no names for it, and I didn't even know until like 1 month before I got the award that there is this award, and then I really thought I wouldn't get it because of like so many different players too. But then I was really happy that when coach told me that I got this award, and I was really proud.
It's an amazing achievement. Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you, by the way.
Thanks, Zara. Let's send it to Bailey and Chris for our weekly sports update.
Hi, and welcome back to Sports Now for the final time this semester. I'm Bailey Gatis.
And I'm Chris Gordy. This semester is coming to an end in Sar Wilkes Spring Athletics. Baseball is slightly over 500 as they sit at 21-15 on the season after a big win over the number 6 ranked SUNY Cortland, where Wilkes won 7-6. The Colonels will travel a short distance to King's College on Friday, and then they will wrap up their season as they host the Monarchs for a doubleheader on Saturday.
After splitting a doubleheader with Delaware Valley on Saturday, softball is sitting right under 500 with 13 wins and 15 losses on the season. They have one home doubleheader left. On Sunday, they will host their final game as they host Lycoming College.
Men's golf is currently 6-8 on the season, and this past Saturday and Sunday they competed in the Mac Freedom Men's Championship Tournament. They finished 4th place in the tournament, and first-year Cole Jungworth received the Co-Rookie of the Year award. Their season will wrap up today and Friday after matches against the University of Scranton and Marywood University.
Women's golf is 3-11 on the year after playing this past Sunday against Misericordia University and Kings. They will finalize their season on April 30th and May 1st in the Mac Freedom Women's Golf Championship Tournament.
Men's lacrosse has one game left, which is tomorrow as the Colonels host King's College for senior night. The team is currently sitting at 4-12 on the year as they hope to pick up one more win to end the season. Women's lacrosse also has one game left and is currently 3-11. Tomorrow, the Colonels will travel to the other side of town as they play the Monarchs to end the season.
Tennis has 2 matches left. The men are 7-7 and the women are 7-5. Today they travel to FDU Florham, and then both teams will end the regular season on Saturday at Arcadia University.
And that is all we have for the remaining spring Colonel contests. Thank you for staying tuned to all of our Sports Now segments this semester.
We will be back next semester with more updates on Wilkes Athletics.
You can read more about all of the Wilkes athletes and teams in this semester's final issue of the Beacon. Find a copy around campus or visit www.thewilkesbeacon.com. That is all we have today for Sports Now. I'm Chris Gawardi.
And I'm Bailey Gatis. Now here's a quick look at some Mohegan Sun Arena rumors.
Hello and welcome to Sports Now. I'm Jason Eberhardt. Today we have an update for you on a sport that we all enjoy watching in the Wilkes-Barre area, hockey. The Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins contract with the Mohegan Sun Arena and Casey Plaza is coming to an end in 2030. Rumors are that the Pittsburgh Penguins American Hockey League affiliate team may not re-sign with the stadium. A major factor in this decision is that the arena is outdated as it was constructed in 1999. Will an updated venue be constructed, or will the Penguins continue to play in the outdated building with a renewed contract? For more on this, let's head on over to the arena to hear from reporters Ariel Reed and Bailey Gatis.
Thanks, Jason. I'm here on location at the Mohegan Sun Arena in Wilkes-Barre to give you an update on the state of the stadium. As Jason mentioned, the arena was built in 1999, and the question is, will a new stadium be built or not? As you can see behind me, the arena is large enough for major events with 8,000 permanent seats in the venue. Let's kick it to Bailey, who has more information.
Thanks, Ariel. I am outside of the arena right now, and as you can see, the size of the arena is quite large. But is it large enough to continue hosting the Penguins and their fans? Let's go back to Ariel as she was able to conduct a short interview with Steve Paremba, the sales and marketing director, on whether or not the expansion rumors are true.
So what will happen with the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins in the 2030 when their contract expires? Is the stadium looking to renew this?
I think both parties will look to renew it. It'll be a discussion between the Luzerne County Convention Center Authority and the Pittsburgh Penguins, and a lot will be determined as far as the state of the American Hockey League at that point, and Pittsburgh's desire to keep the franchise here. So as long as it stays a successful partnership over the next 7 years, I have got to believe that the partnership will continue between the two groups. Again, the Arena Authority Board and the Pittsburgh Penguins will make those determinations.
All right, and then my last question. The current stadium is fairly old, and rumor is there's a possibility that a new stadium might be built. What will happen to the old stadium, and how true is that?
Again, that's news to me. So any rumors like that, I don't know where they're coming from, but it would be right now that the facility is undergoing some upgrades now to keep it as current as it can. The bonds that finance this facility through the local hotel tax will not be completed until estimated at 2036. So we know that it's going to take a while, and that if the new facility is to be built at any point, if it is going to be county funded or public funds, it would have to be put on a vote to get the necessary funding for it and find a new spot. So as of right now, there's no rumors to that I'm aware of. But again, you never know where these things could be coming from.
Thanks for tuning in to Sports Now with our quick look at the Mohegan Sun rumors.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
My name is Blake. I received a heart transplant when I was 2 weeks old. I play defense for the Red Hot Tornadoes. Sometimes my heart starts pounding like faster and faster as I go. I know I have someone else's heart inside me. It makes me feel happy because someone was generous enough to give me a second chance to live.
This gift of life was made possible by an organ donor. Imagine what you could make possible. Sign up as an organ, eye, and tissue donor. Go to organdonor.gov.
Thanks, Bailey. That's all for this show. Just a reminder, you can watch us live every Tuesday on First Electric Channel 97 at noon. Also, check out our YouTube channel for the episodes of the show and more. In case you missed it, our broadcast airs every weeknight at 7:30 p.m. For the last time, I'm Brianna Evish, and thank you for watching.